Hey yo, what it do, YouTube? Welcome to my podcast. This is your host, Disasterisk. You may know me from all those movies, guest star appearances, red carpet events, feature spots on various music albums, guest, popular guest spots on other podcasts. I've been out there. Just Google me. Not that I need it, because I'm already so wildly successful and all, but go ahead and hit that subscribe button after you look me up. That'd be very appreciated. Couldn't have done it without you. Alright, enough playing around. This is my very first podcast I'm doing, episode I'm doing, so I don't know where I'd start really. Oh, damn it, I cussed. I already cussed. Can't do that until like the first whatever minutes, whatever. Alright, I'll bleep it. So for the first episode, I'm just gonna kind of like introduce myself a little. And I guess that's a good way to start, right? So, my name is Disasterisk, but my real name is Jeff, right? I'm from Chicago and Arizona. Born in Chicago, now I'm in Arizona. Kind of moved between the two my whole life. Like flip flopped back and forth. I'll move over there for a few years and then back over here and back over there. But I don't know. I'll always have love for Chicago. That's my home, but I don't think I'll ever move back now ever again because that was just just poverty all the time, living with watching your back all the time too. It's kind of sketchy. I don't know. I didn't have the best of times there, so. But of course, there's good parts of Illinois, I would imagine. But for the most part, it seems like the state itself is just out for your money. So I'm not about that, right? Arizona, it's getting popular now. It's getting it's growing by the fucking year for sure. Uh, with that said, now it's getting like hotter, as in motherfuckers be trying to start gangs and they be out here, getting down. So there's a bunch of people from Chicago. There's a ton of people from Chicago out here, bro. It's like 50% of the people I meet here in Arizona are from Chicago. It's kind of funny. It's crazy, actually. Uh, but so there's a bunch of people from LA too. They all just be coming to Chicago now and Nevada as well, Las Vegas. They go to Arizona and Vegas. They just start, going ape shit now out here, running the new territory, spreading their sets out. So it's like it's getting a little popping over here in Arizona, and I'm not really about it. I try to definitely keep my head down. I don't know much about all that shit, but you gotta keep an eye on it if you're gonna be living in that area, right? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really had any issues with nobody, so thank God. But that's where I'm from. Other than that, man, Other than that, I just been, a dude, enthusiast of many things. So I make a podcast of collecting my thoughts on everything that I enjoy and spreading them as to other people so they may enjoy it as well. That's my goal. I just want to show someone something that they didn't know and they fucking fall in love with it. Cause I know there's some shit that I had never heard of before. Uh, So, if you can get through me rambling and shit sometimes, I'll be showing you some cool shit, hopefully, maybe. Or if you already know about it, we can talk about it, and this could be a place where we can, geek out together. And I should probably just say this shit right out the gate. I smoke weed, so if you smoke weed too, you better be puffing up with me. You could be chilling on this podcast. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what we're gonna talk about today for our first ever podcast. Let's see. Alright, I know with this podcast, I definitely want to. I definitely want to be talking about gaming. I'm gonna be talking about gaming, and I'm gonna be talking about music for sure. I'll be talking about all types of shit. I'll be talking about like movies, maybe TV shows. I don't really fuck with that as much as I fuck with like watching YouTube videos. So I think we'll be finding a bunch of cool YouTube videos or clips, shit we can watch together. I'll put it up on the screen. That'd be fun. But I'm gonna always have every episode. I'm gonna always have a song of the day. We'll call it. I'll put it up and I'll put a couple seconds up on the screen. We can rate it together in the comments section. Tell me if it's trash or not. If you think it's trash or not. But it's usually gonna be a song that I really enjoy. So tear it to shreds or whatever you think. I'm interested. For the very fucking first song, man, it's tough to start this shit. I got so many like songs I really fucking love. So it's like, what song do you start with? Alright, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat. My favorite artist of all time is Blink-182. Judge me how you will. I wonder if people clipped off or not just now. Blink-182 is to me the best band on earth. They're just got the Krabby Patty formula. You know what I'm saying? They got it going on. Even like new, even without Tom DeLonge, one of their main singers. There's only three of them in the band at all times. So one of the main dudes, fuck, they're all main dudes. What am I talking about? He left the band. He got replaced by another dude named Matt Skiba from a band called Alkaline Trio. They were back popular back in the day too. Um, Even those songs with Matt on it, like they were really fucking good too. I enjoyed it. It was a little rough hearing Matt sing Tom songs live and shit, because it's like it is such a something like off about it. It doesn't quite feel your heart the same way. It doesn't touch your heart the same. But I got down with it. Matt was awesome. All the songs they made together were great. And all the songs they make period are great, in my opinion. Supposedly, rumors. Tom's coming back to the band. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out, dude. They've already had like reunion tours and shit, I think. No, he is for sure back in the band because they made a song, dude. It's called Edging. Maybe that should be today's song of the day. It's not the best Blink-182 song to get the full feel, but that's gonna be today's song of the day. It's called Edging by Blink-182. Hell yeah, that's a good one. I just love hearing new music, and that song kind of has, I don't know, if you're a Blink-182 enthusiast like me, you can kind of hear it within the song. They have like little parts, little snippets in there that kind of sound like older songs that they had. So it does still have a good Blink-182 sound and feel. It's just a lot more poppy than their usual shit. That's all. Good stuff though. Blink-182. I recommend listening to all their songs are fucking great. So just pick one. Yeah. Anyway, other than that, I guess it's his first episode. I'll go a little more into that shit. Music, of course. I could talk about that all day, dude. All day. Um, I listen to everything. Everything. Don't fuck with country as much, but at the same time, now I do because my girl, she listens to country, so it's like I kind of have to now, right? It's like I don't know, I'll tolerate it. It's okay, some of it, but it's not like what I'm gonna put on myself. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but everything else, man, I enjoy. Get down with anything else. Um, grew up on hip hop, rap. I grew up on metal. Um, then when I hit teenager, I got like even heavier. I went into deathcore. Fucking love deathcore. And also I was at that time getting really into like EDM and dubstep and shit. So it's like I don't know. I got love for everything, you know. Couple, just name a couple names. Your Day to Remember, My Chemical Romance were huge. Eminem was like my entire life, pretty much. Since I was a kid, I've always been listening to him. Um, Wayne, fucking XXX bro, and he was out and popping after 17 came out. Damn, he had the formula too, dude. He had that formula. I was so pissed when he died. Like, it was heartbreaking for real, cause man, he had so much talent, and he was just starting out, man. He could have been, who knows where he could have gone. He really, I don't know. He just like had every like the sound that I was looking for if I was a rapper. That's kind of similar shit I'll be doing right there. So I just liked him a lot. Into deathcore, I really love Chelsea Green. That's my probably my favorite deathcore band. With the old singer, that is. The new singer, Chelsea Green, is the new singer Chelsea Green is the old singer of Lorna Shore, who Lorna Shore's popping off right now too. Uh, so I mean, it's cool. Like new Chelsea Green, just not as the same as the raw old shit that just like beat the fuck out of everyone type shit. I love that, right? I don't know. When it comes to deathcore, the angrier the better. I like slam, like make you want to punch shit, right? I didn't. I went to so many fucking shows, so many shows, but eventually I just stopped moshing. I stopped liking to push mosh, and I would be that guy who was swinging. And I'm a big ass dude, so it was hilarious every time I would go into the pit and start like doing my thing, throwing down. Everyone would be like, "Oh shit!" I would literally hear people go, "Whoa!" and like back up. Yeah. It was like I was like a landmine or some shit. That's what I was kind of thinking to myself as, which is weird because like you see people go flying around the pit and like doing ninja kicks and like spinning around, twirling around. Nah, I was more. I'm a plant down and just swing where I'm at, and if you get it, it's a fuck type thing. So I didn't feel too bad, but I would still be throwing down and getting people for sure. Um, so yeah, the angrier the better with that. That's why I really like Spite, the band Spite. They were fucking, they are angry. Every time they ended a show, they would say, "Stay angry." I wonder if he still does that. But yeah, they fucking bring the pain, dude. Uh, Not to Lose is one of my favorites right now. They're insane. I just like the really angry slam shit, yeah. Like Chelsea Grin's first EP. It's called just Chelsea Grin, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just the Chelsea Grin EP. In flames. It's like 6 songs of fire. Just straight fire. Goddamn. I used to want to be a deathcore vocalist back in the day. I kind of can't do it much anymore. I mean, I can, but not as consistently as I used to be able to. Or it takes me a minute to get to the note that I'm looking for, if that makes sense. I don't know. But, yeah, I really wanted to, and Chelsea Green was a huge inspiration for that. The song My Damnation and the song Recreant by them, by Chelsea. Those two were like goddamn near the main inspiration for wanting to be a vocalist. So many good bands. I'm gonna have to have a whole deathcore episode. I'm gonna have to have a whole episode for each genre. Shit, a couple of bands need their own episode. I could just keep going when it comes to that shit. But I'll move on for now. Let's see. Let's talk about a couple YouTubers that I fuck with quite thoroughly. We all are on YouTube right now, right? So it's like, we'll get you a couple more things to look up. But hey, let me tell you a shit right now. If I start telling you the other YouTubers to look up, you better fucking look them up after mine. God damn it. Don't be clicking off my video to go watch them now. You write this shit down and you watch them after. That's the deal, alright? Shake on it and I'll show you some goodies. I'll show you the stuff, man. I got the good. Alright, first off, who we gonna talk about first? Let me just start off with like the main popular ones who you've already probably watching. The ones I watch like every day, I watch like Penguin, CO, Charlie, was Critical. I watch him like every day, every video he makes, pretty much. I love that. He's fucking funny. He covers everything. So it's like that's where I get my news pretty much nowadays. It's from Charlie. It's funny. Talks about some wild shit and he's just entertaining all the time. And recently what I've been loving about him is his speedrun challenges. He'll pick a random ass game that most people like never heard of or never heard of, or they're not playing. It's not a popular game, and he'll make like a speed run challenge on it. Whoever beats it within the quickest time, within like a 2-week time frame, at the end of the 2 weeks, whoever had the fastest time, it's $10,000, man. That's pretty sick. And also the first, second, and third, they all get prizes. That's kind of dope. It just speedruns in general are just fun as fuck to watch. The things that how creative people get making up glitches to launch themselves across the map or some shit like, or teleport through stuff to get to the end of the game immediately. The workarounds that you can break a game pretty much to make happen is so crazy. I don't know. It's wildly entertaining. I always liked the idea of playing games quickly anyway. Like it just kind of feels more. You feel more skilled when you can do things fast, right? So just seeing people do it in the fastest way possible, it's cool. It's cool. So that's what I've been fucking with Charlie. I've been fucking with. Oh, I gotta talk about DJ Ghost. DJ Ghost is the man, man. His mug right there, but he's got like, I think he just said he's got a 7 fucking channels, dude. He's got 7 channels, and they all pretty much the same thing, but they all making good views, good money, and then you just be reacting to just popular videos on the internet, mostly like, yeah, like street and gun violence. Maybe you'd be seeing some shootings and stuff, but he has really good insight, and he's a really genuine, like, real dude. That's a real dude. He's from LA, and he's been around, seeing some things, so he can spread that knowledge. He's a good guy. He's a cool dude. He's funny as hell, entertaining as well. Definitely look up DJ Goes. I don't think this is even his main channel I'm looking at right now. Let me see if I can find it. Or I think it's like OG Goes. I don't even know what his main channel is. That's what I'm saying. He's got so many. So I just got them all, and they all basically the same thing. So of course I'm gonna want to watch them all. It's OG Ghost, I think. So he's got DJ Ghost, and he's got OG Ghost. Yeah, this might be the main one or something. I don't even know. Yeah, who else? Who else? Who else? Okay, I'll talk about as far as another YouTuber. Before I get into podcasts that I fuck with, I'll talk about Curtis Connor. Yo, Curtis fucking Connor is fucking funny, man. He he's just quick with it, and he makes me jealous, like, of his wit, his quick wit, man. I really wish I had that shit. And he'll make little skits. He'll talk about some random ass shit he sees on TikTok, or like a movie, crazy movie he saw. Just whatever the fuck is funny to him. And he'll make a video about it. And he'll make like little skits, and every time it's a hit. I don't know. Every time I fucking laugh, it's funny as fuck. He just got like the same. He understands the sense of humor that gets me. I don't know. It's funny. He's great though. Um, he's got a podcast too, but I mean, definitely recommend just watching any of his videos here. They're fucking hilarious. I don't know. Just going down the damn homepage, recommended YouTube recommended page, golden. I'd fuck with that over TV anytime. Alright, so podcasts. There's like so many. I just listen to podcasts almost all the time. I put like at least 40, 50 hours into YouTube a week. Most of it's because of these podcasts, man. Look, right here. Most of my, oh, Usher. Get that out of here. Whoops. Little baby bum. Oh shit, my son was, I promise it was my son. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want that in my street. Jesus. Alright. This is my other podcast. Hey, yo, let me talk about that. This is my other podcast right here. With my buddies. I got my 2 good friends, one from Illinois, Joe. His name is Joe. And another good buddy from Arizona. His name is Chris. This is our podcast together. We've been friends like almost 10 years, so we just be fucking around talking about random shit too. So if you want to hang out some more, go follow that too, please. That'd be sick. Yeah. This is my main channel. Fuck, we're not talking about me no more though. I'm talking about The podcast that I fuck with, I do fuck with No Jumper a lot. They have crazy shit going on. Uh, Sharp is hilarious and Adam 22, gotta love them. They be talking about wild shit. So if y'all haven't seen this, you gotta watch this. Blueface. If you fuck with hip hop at all, you probably already heard about this shit. But Blueface and his girl, yeah, she got drunk as fuck, pretty much, and just went ape shit. Um, just the whole interview went ape shit. It was pretty wild. Yeah, seems to be all right now, right? Everything turned out all right, but she like kicked the TV and everything. I broke the TV. It was, yeah, kind of ugly to be on camera, but they let it keep rolling. Anyway, yeah, that was wild. 1090 Jake, he's the man. Oh, I fuck with No Jumper for sure. Sharp is hilarious, bro. He just be going off on people, fake pimps. He'll just go off on them. Stupid like I don't know, women that don't. They'll go got their priorities straight. He'll go off on them. They had XXX Tentacion's first interview too. No one knows how to spell his shit right. It's not how you spell it at all, but yeah, they had his first ever interview. It's cool. Alright, so No Jumpers hilarious. Fucking with real quick, I'd be fucking with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. They got a Bad Friends podcast. It's called. They're kind of funny, you know. They got a really good chemistry together. They just go riffing all the time. They'll come up with like, uh, they'll just start off on one thing and just roll with it, and they'll make up like a whole fantasy scenario, improv session based on one small little thing. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it's funny. They're cool. They're kind of funny. Um, I love Bobby Lee in Tiger Belly too. I would watch that sometimes, but it's weird lately because he broke up with his girl, and that's their podcast together, and they're still doing it. it's it's kind of awkward nowadays. Shit. Other than that, my fucking top recommended as God damn it! I should get out of here. No, I'd be fucking with your mom's house. Get it? Bet you that's why they do that. Your mom's house, bro. I watch every time they come out. Tom Segura is fucking hilarious. Christina P. She's good. Bird Crusher's pretty good. I like listening to them every time. All right, this was a good one. Andrew Huberman, he's just like super educated in all types of things, and especially like what drugs and alcohol do to your body and stuff. So that was interesting one. Uh, Louis C.K. was on with Bert. They even got like Dr. Drew and shit. He has his own show on Your Mom's House. Like, this is popping. Oh, Shane Gillis. I didn't even see this. It was on with Danny Brown. I don't listen to the Danny Brown show as much, but I did recently start. I'm gonna have to watch that one, I think. Hell yeah, that's good stuff. Tony Hawk and shit. Like, going off. I love Your Mom's House. Steve-O has his own podcast. The Steve-O. I check all his shit. It's called Wild Ride. Oh, it was Wild Ride. He has great guests on too. Um, so he was on Awesome recently. He had Bam Margera on. They really, yeah. He has, I think he's had him on a few times, but like, just hearing about what happened to Bam and and all that was heartbreaking. But it seems like he's doing a lot better now, which is yes, I love that. I loved Bam growing up. I watched Viva the Bam all the time and shit. Of course, Jackass. Bam got me. That hardogram he always wore. I don't know if you guys know Bam at all, but those who do, he represented the hardogram all the time. He's the one who put me onto the hardogram, and look, I use it all the time. I use it on everything, just like pretty much just like Bam did, because that band symbol itself was what attracted me. It's like it looks fucking sick. I love it. The meanings and everything behind it. But it just looks awesome. uh, but the band that it goes to, they're gonna definitely have a song of the day or two, because him is awesome band too. I didn't like. I was like, what is this symbol? When I saw Bam wearing it, I was like, what is this symbol? Um, it looks so cool, and I looked it up, and it's from a band, a goth band. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, maybe let's see what this is about. And I listened to Wings of a Butterfly. That was the first one, and then Killing Loneliness. Those are two songs by him. Spelled like this: H-I-M. Pow. Uh, there's a funny story about that too, but I'll talk about it in the song of the day probably. Yeah, dude. I listened to those two songs and I was like, this is pretty damn good. I was surprised. I was like, okay, I guess I get why Bam's wearing it, huh? But to me, at first, it was just a symbol, and then it became the band. I love him now. I got a tattoo on my right arm of him, the heartogram, and then on my left arm, I got a tattoo of this cursor hexagram from Bring Me the Horizon. I found the symbol before Bring Me the Horizon did. First off, let me tell you now, but you're not gonna believe that, but I promise I did. This is on my left arm. Hell yeah. And you can combine those two symbols together, but I can't really pull that up. I didn't do that yet, but I should. Somewhere. Tattoo it on me. Oh, please let me find this, because it is on the internet somewhere. Blink 182. Nightmare Before Christmas tattoo. Yes, this is my tattoo. It seems other people have it. This person has it in color. I actually like the color a lot. Damn. This turned out better than mine. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie. That's dope. That actually looks good. Right here behind them is all faded, so you can actually fucking make sure. Yeah, I like that. I'm just afraid well, maybe when this gets old, it might not look as good, but the people are dark enough that that's gonna be there for life. That's good. This might get a little weird one day. This part, this, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, no, we won't. She'll see. She'll see. But yeah, dude, this is my right here. This exact thing is on my heart, right over my heart. Same font, everything. I took this picture and now it's over my heart. Wow, good shit. Those are the only tattoos I have right now. Plan on getting more for sure, including a Chelsea Green one. Let me show you. It's Desolation of Eden. Badass name. Get the hell? Picture. This fucking tree. Yeah. God damn it. Show me the tree. I don't know. You kind of can get the point, right? It's more like this one though. That's how you do it. I want to take out the symbol, I mean the logo and the name there, but just have the tree on my right forearm be fired. I kind of want to do, I'm thinking about doing the brown too, like colored too, not just black and white. Thinking about going brown too, as long as I don't get in trouble for cultural appropriation. On my one arm, they're gonna just call me out for my one. You gotta cut that shit off. Oh, fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Yo, that's great. I'm gonna have to save that. There you go. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm afraid after I get it done and shit, it would look fucking weird. But it would probably be sick, right? Sick. And also, I want to do something like, on the other forearm, I want to do something like this. More like, more like this, I guess. In this kind of position, but these colors more. That's sick too. So kind of pretty much like this thing on my forearm, my left forearm. Fucking dope. And also, for sure, across from my on my chest, on the other side of my heart, on my right side, I gotta get it. Misfits logo. This was my very, very first favorite band when I was a baby, apparently. My dad was a big Misfits guy and is still a huge Misfits guy. And apparently, that's what, like, I would, when I first learned how to walk and shit, I would go figure out how to learn the stereo machine and I would put on Misfits and jam out to it. Apparently, that was my shit from a young age, and I still love it. They're great. They're great. So yeah, tattoo time. All I got really planned. One day I'll get that. We'll see. Back to podcast. I'll quickly mention the Howie Bendel podcast. He's been having some crazy good guests. Look, yes, this is out. I didn't know this was out yet. I wanted to watch this really bad. It's the Weird Al Yankovic was on recently, the last one. I fucking love Weird Al. That movie was so hilarious. That was a great movie. Um, but he has really good guests on all the time. You see the Pendulette. I liked to saw that one. I watched this one. Ari Shafir is hilarious. Uh, what else did I watch? Chris Jericho. Uh, Danny DeVito. I didn't watch that. Mike Judge. I watched that. That was cool as hell. That was a really good one. Just Beavis and Butthead is legendary. I don't know. He's got good people on all the time. There's Bobby Lee and Ethan. That's who I'll talk about next. Yeah, this episode was a great crossover. Howie Mandel, he, he had a he has a TikTok page or something where he posted. This man posted a whole ass prolapse, anal prolapse on his fucking channel. and it was a whole little ordeal. Ethan was on top of that. He thought that was funny as fuck. So he definitely made sure that he called him out on that. That was a good one. Really good episode. So that's a great segue into my favorite podcast. This is, without a doubt, what I'm watching always. I love the H3 podcast. Now that's gonna give me some hate probably because they got half the people who watch them hate them, but I love them. Just their whole dynamic. They got a whole crew, and each one has amazing personality, and together it's just a huge fucking hangout vibe. It's great. It's awesome. They're hilarious. They always be talking about current events, and that's how I also get my news. They just go all out too. They don't really do guests as much sometimes, right? Like I guess like Whitney Cummings and Andrew Callahan, uh, shit, Rebecca Black. It's Friday. I wonder if that happened on a Friday. She's only allowed to do things on Friday. All right. Steve Halkins, yeah. Stavros. I mean, yeah, he's funny as hell too. I catch him on some other podcasts like Flagrant. I can't forget about Andrew fucking Schultz. Can't forget about Andrew fucking Schultz. He's hilarious, bro. If you don't see Andrew Schultz, if you're not gonna watch this podcast, you better watch Schultz stand up. Oh my god. Just any video. Literally click anyone. He is the best at like crowd work, like fucking with the crowd. Literally his quick wit is killing me. It's funny as hell. So yeah, I watch his podcast too. The show. I would say my number one favorite's gotta be H3. It's just a hangout every time. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I be on YouTube more than anything. Just whatever random videos I see on the homepage. Anything and everything. I love it all. So it's just real, more real than TV. Definitely TV's fake, right? That being said, I do watch TV though. I mean, sometimes I want to watch this movie. I definitely want to watch this movie. Uh, I'm about to go into TV shows and movies in depth with my buddies on the Vibe Elysium podcast. So check that out for sure. So anyway, next Vibe Elysium podcast that we're doing, our next episode, we're supposed to be talking about TV shows and movies that we like and shit. We're gonna go one by one through each of us, say which ones we like. Uh, that'd be cool. So I'm not gonna talk about that one too far, at least not yet, until after that episode. Go check that out. Um, what else? Let's talk about games. That's another one I could talk about for fucking ever, probably. Been a gamer my whole life. So when it comes to games, um, I definitely like single player and multiplayer. I grew up with both. My favorite single player games, definitely, definitely, I think my favorite single player game would be Kingdom Hearts. That whole series. Dude, Kingdom Hearts is badass. Yeah. I like everything about it. Even the convoluted storyline that people complain about and everything. I love it. I love that you gotta play. You have to fucking track down and borrow other friends' consoles just to play the games and shit. Because they made one game per console. It's like the first game was on the PS2, and then the one in between that was on the Game Boy Advance, and then they went back to the PS2. But then after that was the DS, and then the 3DS, and the PSP. So it was like if you want to play every game and get the entire story, you needed to track down other consoles and shit to play it. But I love that. Trying to figure out the story was like a puzzle. Fun times. Story was great. Every game was awesome. I just loved everything about it. And I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy, so having that in there integrated with like Disney characters is pretty awesome. Pretty damn awesome to me. Final Fantasy in general, like I said, I love them all. Look at my background right now. This is my background. All the villains on the left and all the heroes on the right. All the main characters and main villains from each game. Fucking love it. I love it so much that this guy right here from Final Fantasy VIII, that's my favorite Final Fantasy. I gotta say. This guy, his name is Squall in the game, but in Kingdom Hearts, he changes his name to Leon. For various reasons, right? And that's actually my son's middle name, so hell yeah. Good stuff. Gotta love the game. I like it. A lot of things that Square Enix put out, I tend to enjoy. A lot of things that Bethesda put out, I like to enjoy. I like Fallout, of course, and Skyrim. Bangers every time. Looking forward to the new one, whenever the hell that'll be. My son will be grown by the time that's out. Yeah, my son, he's 6 months old now, so shit, he'd be playing games probably already by the time that one comes out. I wonder if Grand Theft Auto 6 will be out by then too. Yeah, that'll be fun. He's gotta be a little older for that one though. There's a ton more games I know I played, but I'll save those for another time. Let's talk about multiplayer games. Where I get sweaty. Me and my bros, be playing Rocket League. We be playing Apex Legends. I've been fucking with the new Call of Duty DMZ mode a lot. Like, that's actually what I'm gonna put up in the background here. So, yeah, about that, by the way, sorry about the quality. It's pretty trash, I know, but I need to get a capture card before I can make it perfect. But thanks for bearing with me anyway through it. Hell yeah, DMZ is great. Maybe I'll have a whole video on that shit. Got the tales from the DMZ. That shit's fun. I love just chatting with the enemy and shit. That makes half of the experience for me. Good time. Apex, like I said, I got super sweaty at that. I used to be diamond rank at that. I used to be diamond rank on Rainbow Six Siege. That was fucking great too. It was good times. I love shooters, of course, obviously. But even Rocket League, like, we really like that one too. Okay, and I guess I can't talk about games without talking about Vampire the Masquerade. Oh man, check out my main channel. My first Let's Play was Vampire the Masquerade. That game is so goddamn good. Okay, you'll definitely check that one out. I'm gonna replay it again another day because you can be different types of vampire clans and shit, and it makes the game totally different. So I'm gonna be playing that again some other time. Wait, stay tuned for that. That's a good ass one, man. That's a really great, underrated ass game right there. And now I'm playing Grim Fandango. That's a good ass one too. Like, I don't know. I got a whole list of games that I'm gonna be playing on the channel, so like a big ass list of games. So one by one, I'm gonna be knocking those out. I'll be doing this podcast too in the meantime. Hell yeah, just chit chatting, looking around, chilling. Glad y'all be chilling with me. Hell yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up with that one. I feel like I touched a lot of bases here. We'll get deeper in on subjects next time. And I'm thinking about also putting up like clips. Maybe we watch like other YouTube videos together or some shit. That'd be kind of fun. As long as I don't get claimed, of course. I wish you could listen to music together now. How cool would that be? Just fucking listen to the whole song of the day. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm vibing. I'm chilling. Hope y'all are too. Thanks for kicking it with me, y'all. See you next time. Keep it real. Peace.
Locations are marked on your tag.
Throwing smoke! I'm tossing flash! Chingado! Fight through that pain! Je vais bien. Let's keep fighting. Shit, no vision! Took around!
Enemy operators have extracted a weapon case.
On my feet! Stay down! Same side! You're not dying! Not today! Regrettez pas m'avoir fait! Foiré! Chingado! Fight through that pain!
I'm not done yet. Thanks, Tommy.